Well, here's my video I posted the other day about 2 more sleeps. We just came back from the dealer today, my wife and I got my tuner installed, and I can tell you I'm quite impressed with that. And so anyway, just to give a recap, this is a 2011 Super Glide Custom, and basically what we started out with, we put the windshield on it, the detachable windshield, and a little bit of a bag there for registration, cell phone, wallet, stuff like that. Near the bottom is the nose cone or chin, whatever some of you guys may call it. That was all on last year, and I think it looks quite sharp myself. Didn't really like it when I first got it, but it kind of grows on you. And then we got the ISO grip pegs there, along with the highway pegs. I'm not a tall guy, I'm like 5'6", so it works out pretty good for me. And as we come back more, I got the chrome head bolt covers to cover up the spark plugs, and as you can see, the nice orange Screaming Eagle wires. Just got them installed today, along with the chrome coil cover. And I'm still working, maybe I've got a lot of money into it this year so far, so maybe next year, or at least later this summer, maybe work on a derby cover. But anyway, I'm working back is the synthetic saddlebags. I like them. They're fairly roomy, and they're quite a bit cheaper than the full leather bags. And so like I say, you pretty well have to have saddlebags if you're going to do any traveling at all. The relocation kit for the signal lights, Harley Davidson license plate, the chrome taillight cover, and near the bottom I'm quite happy with that. As you can see, it's kind of a modification. It says Super Glide Custom 2011. My wife did that. My wife's a graphic designer, and she took the logo from Harley, and we just kind of changed it up ourselves. I have a guy that I know through work, and he printed them off. It is detachable. So you know, I'm quite happy with that. It was kind of bare there, and I was looking for something to put in there, and so I'm quite happy with that. So thank you, honey, for that. And for the exhaust, I got from a forum member. I got a good deal on that. They're Cycle Shacks slip-ons, and some of you may recall I had posted about a tinty sound, and I really wasn't happy with them. I was really thinking of swapping them out. At one time, I was going to take my wife's street bob mufflers, punch out the baffles and the cat, and put some Cycle Shack baffles in. But anyway, I'm quite happy with that. I didn't do that because now that it's tuned and kind of broke in, I've got about 11,000 kilometers on the bike now, and they sound great, and I'll start it up here shortly. The timing cover, my wife got the Diamond Ice collection on her bike, and her bike is a street bob, so it's a little bit more black than obviously mine. So we just swapped timing covers out. I had the quite bland looking timing cover, you know, that meshed in with that, but we just swapped timing covers, and I think it punched it out really nice. There's my air cleaner right there. I stayed with the original cover, and that Screaming Eagle emblem there came in the kit. It's just double-sided tape, and it's glued on over where it said Super Glide Custom 96-inch. What I'm thinking of doing is right in here is the backing plate right here, and also here where it says Harley Davidson in the saddlebags. I think I'm going to get the wife to try and maybe paint that orange. Just go back to the dealer or get some Harley orange or Dodge Hemi orange or something like that that's going to stand out, and maybe paint that. If it doesn't turn out well, then we'll go with the black. There's my gas cap. I might stick with that theme for timing cover later on, and maybe derby cover, but I haven't quite decided that yet. There was some talk about the chrome visor. Actually, that does fit, but that's off of a Road King, and it fits perfectly. And because the speedometer is 5-inch and a little bit, 5 3/8 or something like that. But anyway, it does fit. So I think that's pretty. Oh, and the regulator cover too. You probably noticed, but it's right down there also. And that's pretty much it for the modifications. Like I say, we just came back from the dealer today. It's synthetic oil. We did swap out on that. I have a service coming up at 16,000 kilometers, and I'm thinking there I'll probably go synthetic into the transmission. But I'll just give her a start up and see what you think of that. And by the way, too, like I say, with the tuner, I was running completely stock and getting 180 kilometers an hour out of it, and today she topped 200. And the bottom end power, when you crank the throttle, she's right there, and that's more important than going fast. Fast is nice, but I can get out of the way at anything now. So I'll just give her a crank here and see what she sounds like. So that's about it. A little bit of pop in there, but the tech had it on the dyno, and he said everything was fine, but also said take it to run it, and we'll run it for a few weeks, get some miles on it, and see what happens. But going down a hill, like the wife said today, it wasn't like a backfire, and like that sounded like a really nice rumble. But as you heard right there, it did sound kind of a little bit of a snap to it. I had that previously before the tuner was on anyway, just not maybe that pronounced, but like I say, I just got it home today. We'll get another couple tanks of fuel through it and get her out running and see how it goes, and if we have to go back just for a readjustment, we will. I have no problem with that. The tech that we deal with is very good. He'll just hook up the tuner again and go from there. I should say too, the tuner was the Harley Davidson. The orange Screaming Eagle Pro Race tuner, and again, I got that from a forum member, which is great. I mean, this is the HD Forums guys is great, and I've asked a few questions over the years and got some good answers, and just like to repost because I know a lot of guys post their stuff. So that's it. I think that's about everything we need to talk about today, and thanks for watching. Thank you.